more difficult than necessary. Hey there, Gabe. Alright, which random boss do we get? This one. No boss. Well, let me just double check if it's always a boss, because I swear I remember getting a lot of job points in this dungeon, and we're not getting any job points. Nothing. Let's try... I should have Libra'd these things to see if they're weak to anything. We'll never know. Although that was good, because we didn't get the counter entice. No specific weaknesses. She's still dead. What? It's just a snake girl with a dagger that deals like 800 damage to someone in the back row. It's not very nice. Yeah, we haven't seen any magic pots yet, though. That's what I mean. So, we'll see. More random boss fights. Good times. Oh, the extra miss there was the death spell on the Assassin's Dagger not working. So far, it has never worked, even though we've had it for a little while now. Hey, it's a soul cannon. Cool. Pretty good defense. Not enough for us at high levels, though. Ah, here we go. Feels like a lot less than I was expecting. We made it a long way up before our first Ponce. 5,000 bucks. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, another girl. All the girls. That's annoying, but not that bad. I kind of remember just sort of sildering my way up here before. Just using... Like, these fights are pretty annoying, and a lot of them you can't run from at all, so... Just doing massive damage kind of gets the job done. Alright, let's see. Monsters! Magic pot? Yeah. So remember when I'm like, oh boy, I'm so glad we got all these elixirs. There's a good reason to have all those elixirs. This is a classic Final Fantasy trick. I think those guys talk if you leave them alone for a while, but they run away if you attack them, so... Although, it might be worth testing. In Final Fantasy V, the Pixel Remaster, enemies running away generally give you the job points anyway, even if you didn't kill them. So, you might not need to use the elixir. Okay, now, optimally, we want Butts to master Ninja before the next one, I guess, or switch them out. Because we don't want to get 100 job points and only use, like, 20 of them. I don't know how many of these pots there will be, though. We could always just speed through any fight we want at this point. Actually, it did less damage than I thought. Last time we used it, it was doing like 6 grand, so... Goodbye, money. Just for fun. Show off some more cool bosses. Hey, that time it does nothing. That time it does 8,000 damage. Question mark is a terrible ability again. Another one of those. Could do nothing. Could just be you're dead. No, no resistance. I almost maybe shouldn't be using Phoenix Downs because they are pretty expensive in this game. Wow, there should be 8 more chests left? Dang. This is gonna go on forever. We gotta speed this up. We're already 55 minutes in the episode. This isn't supposed to be some sort of 100-floor Tower of the Magi here. Magi? Probably Magi, not Mad Guy. Alright. Well, we could switch Butts' job, or we could just get 24 job points. And then switch his job. It's only worth 3. That's 7 more battles? Okay, that's not great. 1 more fight, and if it's not more efficient, maybe we move on. Dang, the damage on the lemurs. Way too much. Everything in here is just too much damage. Okay, so what we'll do then is we'll temporarily stop being a ninja, because I don't want to spend too long. This dungeon's already taken 5 years. Holy water. And then you still have to heal, because it's my life. Alright, what else should Butts master that could use 100 job points? Probably Ranger. Definitely Samurai. Maybe Monk. Nobody likes actually being a Ranger. So four fights as a temporary Ranger could be a good deal. Oh, I want a quick save before the next one. I want to find out if maybe you can do this now without needing elixir. Not that we're short on elixirs, but if you don't need to use them, then why bother? Alright, sadly, I don't want to actually be a hunter most of the time. We're definitely at that point where every time we change jobs, we have to go through the whole equipment setup over and over again every single time. Alright, that's 4 out of 10, so maybe we're almost halfway through. So many back attacks, that's crazy. Yeah, they just... And we're hasted even, right? Like, it's not like we're not kind of prepared for these fights. Hello? I don't know why it stopped. What is going on? Hello, game? It stopped accepting input from my controller for just a minute. Again. Windows, if you've... It's probably... Maybe it's not Windows, maybe it's just my gamepad. I don't know, I don't know what it is. Blue has hardware problems, guys. Nothing works anymore. No, it's not wireless. I avoid wireless battery controllers to avoid disconnects. It's wired. There's no cat chewing on the wires even. I don't know what the heck's going on. I think we should just switch to auto battle Sildra. Something like our current setup there. That'll win most fights. It's a hand. Probably weak to Shiva. Yeah, I've got a keyboard where if you move the wire at the back even a tiny bit, it disconnects. I've got a headset that the wires... Well, my headset is old, so I'm not mad about that. But my headset's got a split on the wire now. But that shouldn't affect my gamepad. I don't know why the gamepad disconnected. Blue just needs a whole new computer plus every accessory and just start over from scratch. Just need a whole new BlueAnkylo. Rebuild me stronger, smarter, faster, maybe wiser. Okay, this time we're only 6 job points from a job level, so... Ah, dang it. I forgot I didn't have, you know, last time I'm like, oh, I should just have auto battle ready to go. I forgot I didn't, you know, didn't save my AoE my AoE custom combat, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Blue's getting a little bit messed up by Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy V is starting to confuse Blue. That's all. The game's starting to win. So there should be then 500 free job points on the way up here. We've got the dual wield, which might be worth it. Let's go back to Hunter temporarily. So there should be 3 more, I'm pretty sure, of these magic pots. We're not going to quite get the red mages to 999, but we'll make some good progress at least. I definitely remember this dungeon being one of the best places to get the red mages well, half of a mastery, basically. Okay, we're also going to try on this side. Just going to attack it, see what happens. Gimme elixir, he says. And then he heals himself to full. I thought he ran away if you attacked him, but maybe not this game. Wow. Okay. What if you run away? Okay. So you have to give him an elixir. You can't, Well, that's good. That's good. If he doesn't run away and there's no way to damage him, then it's mandatory elixir. You pay for your job points. Good deal. Kral... Wait. Kral wasn't like 10 points away. Hold on, hold on. I actually don't like getting a job up on those battles because you know, 100 means you could easily overflow your job points for the next... Hold on. What is she at? Oh, 446 out of 540. Okay, never mind. That's fine. You're only losing 6 job points. I don't care about that. If you're playing on the Super Nintendo and you're not playing with saves at all, because there's no save states or autosaves, you would want to be very careful on these floors if you don't want to waste those job points, because you can't just easily reload out. Okay, good. Krile, that's another one wrapped up. What would be good? We got Ranger, we got Sam, we got Ninja. Might go Thief next. Might go Knight. I guess Krile is not going to be a Spellblade. We only have 1 Spellblade, I guess. Yeah. We could Master Monk. Nah. How far is Thief off? 300. So I have a plan. Yeah. That'll be good for a while. And when we're not specifically fighting those pots, I will let Butts probably spend some time as Samurai. Samurai, Ranger, that'll be... He'll have a really good selection after he masters those two. Pretty much all the important fighter ones anyway, for most combos. And this gives us a two-handed Massa and a two-handed Excal, which probably are our best combos right now. Not counting, well, there's some rapid-fire X-Fight and some other shenanigans we can do. Spellblade is really good as well, but for just pure damage without stress. Yeah. Low stress combat, this is probably the way to go. For boss fights, you might want to tweak it a bit. But. Haha, hilarious. And we still didn't even one-shot it. I guess they have like almost 4,000 hit points. And they're so fast. Like, we're hasted, and I guess I could turn the battle speed down a little bit, but dang, right? Like, just constantly killed. That was like her maximum HP in a single hit there, basically, right? Like, over 1,300 damage is her max. That's too much damage, guys. You shouldn't be adding enemies. I mean, we're getting pretty close to the end of the game, so it should be harder. But they're just hitting regular groups for more than your max. Like, I don't know. I don't know about that. It's okay, the Phoenix Tower is supposed to be a trial. It's not supposed to be easy. You're supposed to be challenged. Alright, forget all that. That roulette is just so unfair. Boy, imagine playing a solo run on this game. Well, at least they target your dead allies. Look at this, they're just spamming it. Like, they could wipe out our group but faster than we can res people. Like... And, like, Phoenix Downs aren't cheap. I don't know why that one missed, but I guess don't complain too much. Ay, ay, ay. I'm a bit annoyed that I can't one-shot them with my summon. I kind of remember being able to, so I don't know if the enemies are stronger, my summons are weaker, or if I'm at a lower level or something. Maybe if you have Bahamut first or something? Bahamut might do enough damage to just wipe the group in one summon. We have summoner magic strength, technically, because we equipped the summon job, so it's not even... It's not the job we're in that makes us weaker, either. Everything just one-shots you, and at this point in the game, apparently, everywhere we go, enemies just one-shot kill you. It's a really fun mechanic. I hope you brought, like, 50 Phoenix Downs for the Phoenix Tower. Honestly, we probably spend more money on Phoenix Downs and high potions here than I did on my, you know what I'm trying to say, than I did on my, my Xenagigs. My Xenagoogie. Oh, of course, you can't multi-target Holy. Holy and Flare, maybe they're one downside. They don't work multi. Okay, next. Kryle just plowing through the night jobs. Butts is one more magic pot away from mastering Hunter or Ranger for free, which is kind of cool. Sad that we have to go through this process every time. I think there's only one left. One more treasure floor. Alright, we're almost done. Maybe not the most engaging mechanic, let's just say. Completely useless. Sorry, Red Mage. Your damage is still garbage, and it will never get better. Wow. My ninja throw attack would be a good combo. Excalibur getting the big crit. Or Massa, I guess. This is Excalibur. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. Much better than the dual-wielding ninja weapon still. This is why I don't normally use, this is why I've been using so many high potions. Because healing up after a single fight with Cure Magic takes up like 100 MP. We can only even do that a couple times. Healing magic is not very efficient, which sucks. I wish it... Yeah, I don't know. Balance is hard, but... I think our boots make us immune to whatever the status effect is on the dance. It's probably like Confuse or something, and if the Hermes shoes make you immune to Confuse, you're having a great time, so... Enjoy that one, at least. The random boss returns also getting a little old, too. This... It seems like it's a bit of a... one-trick pony dungeon. It's the same room over and over and over again. The same... There's really only like 2 enemy encounters. Same boss over and over again on a 50-50 coin flip, left or right. Not the best dungeon. Definitely not the best dungeon. Makes you kind of think they were running out of money or something, or budget or time when they were working on this one. Yeah. Honestly, the boss every floor with a 50-50 coin flip, if you guess the right direction, just is not my favorite kind of mechanic, you know. Alright, well, we already knew how to equip the Avis Killer, because we've got like 3 of them now. 5 of them now. Yeah. Alright, well, that's another job mastered. Good. And that was kind of nice, you know, I didn't have to actually be a ranger. We just got the X fight for, well, almost for free, kind of. Sleep, stop, slow, paralyze. So, you know, the special attack wasn't confused. It was one of those. Alright. We're doing good. We're doing well. We're making progress. I didn't master Thief yet. And you should definitely try to master Thief before you go Freelancer mode. For the Find Passage stuff. Although I don't know how many passages are in the last dungeon. There should be more. Lena is a really bad match right now. Because we're leveling the Red Mage, we're kind of in a point where we're missing out on some of our regularly, typically overpowered abilities. That's kind of one of my complaints, right? Is trying to grind these kind of weaker jobs just to get their abilities inside of a difficult dungeon. I mean, it's like a problem of my own making, but I mean, somehow we have to get them to 999 job points. It's going to take a while. We just got a free 500, which, well, cut it in half at least. But if you don't leave them as a red mage, I don't know when you'd ever get to 1,000 to master it. You could find a specific easy fight to grind, like the old statues, you know. Let's just throw money at our problems. This doesn't seem like a good grinding area anyway. Like, these enemies are all pretty annoying. Alright, is the next one... I think the next one for Pixel Remaster's Knight. So, in theory... I don't know if mastering Knight is that important. Cover is nice. Samurai is real good. Ninja's real good. Ranger's okay. Monk gets you counter. Dragoon doesn't really get you anything other than nothing. Thief's kind of important. I mean, we will get the Holy Lance eventually, so we'll have to try it out. Maybe it'll be better than the Rune Axe, at least, you know? Rune Axe was a pretty big letdown. It is real strange how the final 12 weapons are so weirdly... Like, some of the 12 legendary weapons are straight up overpowered. And some of them are, like, not even the best weapon of their class. And we've done this before. Lots of defense. No big deal. I wonder if that's percentile damage. That one is for sure. Oh good, we ran out of MP. We've been down here for so long, my mages actually ran out of... See, if only we didn't waste all those elixirs, you can... Hey there, show off. I haven't seen you around for a while, that's true, that's true. I don't usually stream this late at night, normally, but... you know. Alright. It's a Windrake. It's a Huryu. It's a How Are You. And... flies off the tower. Trying to help us, because Kral can talk to anything. And... falls to its death. We climbed all the way up to meet a dragon, sort of, that flew up there and decided to meteor down to the ground in fire. It's definitely a drake, a dragon, a wind drake, but apparently it's also a firebird. It knew it wasn't going to live for much longer. So... and that was Lena's special Windrake. Kral has her own special Windrake, so there really was two left. They could have reproduced or something, whatever they do. But, nope, Lena's decided to just jump off a tower and die. Just meteor into the ground. You're gonna cut the tongue right out of that Windrake. They're medicinal dragons. I think the trouble I have with FF5 is the story specifically. Is it tries to mix like serious mode, like, you know, kind of serious, heart-moving kind of moments with a bunch of silliness and kind of there's so many scenes that they don't even really make a lot of sense if you think about them for a second. Like, there's so many big plot holes and sort of inconsistencies. It's like the serious moments get kind of like overshadowed by the weird stuff. So the Windrake became a Phoenix. How? Don't ask questions. Now you can summon Phoenix. It kind of feels like the game devs were like, Squaresoft was like, you know what? This is Phoenix Tower. You're going to learn the Phoenix summon. How? We'll just put Lena's Windrake up there? Is it a phoenix? No. Does it turn into a phoenix? It just lights on fire and dies. Does it resurrect? No. Isn't that what phoenix do? No. I don't know. It's fine. You know, I'm not, like, trying to be super critical and mean here, but this is what always happens, is I'm playing this game and I'm like, yeah, it's a good game. It's just the story. Anyway, but now we got Phoenix. It's so expensive. 99 MP. Nobody ever uses Phoenix. Now, this is the game that doesn't have any teleport, right? There's no warp, there's no escape or exit. Another, like, relatively big failure. Even in time magic, right? Oh, there is teleport. Oh, never mind, never mind. I was about to make up... Never mind, don't mind me. I just forgot it was not a black or white spell. I probably complained about that in the past, but it's because who uses time magic normally? Like... Alright, never mind. There is a way out of dungeons quickly. You just gotta remember that it's in the weirds magic. I'm not exactly sure if I'm enjoying the split. Like, basically, before this game, it was always white and black. Final Fantasy 3 and 4 added summoning, but summoning was a completely different branch of magic. It didn't share spells. 5 is, well, the first and one of the few that specifically blocks a lot of previously black and white magic into a third branch. And, some of them make sense, but I would prefer haste was in white magic, or, well, black magic for fast originally. Like, it's kind of, haste has kind of come around, right? Final Fantasy 1, it was fast. Final Fantasy 2, I think it was black. 3, they might have moved it to white. 4, haste was definitely white magic. 5, it's time magic. You know, like, they can't make up their mind where the spell goes. But anyway, it's just a minor critique. But it's a game where you're limited on your ability slots, so it's hard to have white magic, black magic, time magic, and summoning without really committing a lot of character time, right? That's half of your party just to get those two. Oh, this guy is kind of tough if I remember correctly. Boy, I wish I had blue magic on the right person there. Oh, right, I forgot to re-equip, white magic. I don't actually know. I can't remember all this guy's tricks. Obviously, he does Maelstrom a lot, but even a minor AoE sweeper will kill us. And I don't have anyone with my white magic. Nothing real, anyway. Wow, 300 is as good as it gets. Oh, that was not so bad. There. Deserts, they're dangerous. But yeah, that's why we can't have time magic equipped. Because when you need white magic, you really need white magic. How often would you say you needed time magic? It's definitely useful, but it's very rarely the one that saves your butt. The old Excal Massa still crushing everything. We got 100 grand again, so we could save up some money and buy some more stuff. What we should try, though, is probably just to go deal with Bahamut. You might want to save this guy for a little bit later. I forget. I mean, you can do it earlier even, right? Like, you can come here as soon as you finish the first tablet. I think you can come straight here. Oh, are you kidding me? Man, am I burning through Phoenix Stones. It's just... I mean, I do have the raise spell, I know, but... If you don't heal between every battle to full... I mean, I don't know. Maybe the game is just too difficult. It's... I'm just complaining about the difficulty of the game now more than anything, but, like... It's not as casual chill, you know? It's kind of like, it makes you stop after every fight, basically, and rest up to full. Like, you either use your cure magic or your potions or something. There's not a lot of encounters at this point in the game that you can just quickly win, even with everybody with auto haste, the best weapons in the game, doing a tremendous amount of damage, and some of the best summons and stuff. I mean, maybe I'd be less mad if I turned the battle speed down, because I'd get my commands in before the enemy took turns more often. But it's just how much damage things do. That's kind of what's frustrating me. I know this has been a long episode for the video tubers, but this will be a fairly short trip. We've already got all the chests. We just need to get to the top. And I think the enemies don't even update. I'm fairly sure the enemies in this dungeon are, yeah, as weak as they were the first time you came here. So, nothing to worry about. This will be real quick. I mean, I was just saying how the game is too difficult. I would not prefer a bunch of trivial, can't even damage you type enemies. That's not really what I meant. That's not what I'm asking. Ah, the old YouTubes. Bots galore. YouTube, you should get your crap together, man. Your live stream spam bots are getting out of control. Look at Twitch, barely having any spam bots. They've been really bad the last few months. Unless there's some setting that I don't know about that will kill them all. That'd be great. Alright, just in case we die terribly. If only this was Final Fantasy IV, we could be going for rare drops and get the cockatrice summon. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's see how the King of Dragons do. It's funny, like in Final Fantasy V, I always know the right strat, because I must have played 4, or the lessons just sort of locked in better in Final Fantasy IV. When I'm playing Final Fantasy V, I'm like, oh yeah, Bahamut. I don't remember what you have to do to win, or if it's just a straight fight. Maybe by now I'm typically like, you know, X-Fight, Spellblade, dual wield, Massa, you know, all that nonsense by this point. So let's just see HP, level 99, 40,000. It's pretty good. No Quake allowed. If he does a physical, Golem would work. I mean, we were expecting Mega Flare, of course. I suppose at level 99, you could level 3 magic him, if that's what you wanted. There's his physical. I didn't really bring a lot of tactical options here. I might even want to just Berserk Butts and Kryl. He doesn't seem to have any kind of counterattack. Alright, question. This is not going to heal enough to matter, but I just want to see. Now, can you cover... Yeah, that's... Why does that summon even exist? Can you cover while you're Berserk? That's my next question. I want to get my fighters Berserked, and then I can just auto-battle to win. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff that doesn't scale very well in this game. Oh, well, here goes. We're not at full health. That's more than everyone's max. Okay. No warning, no time countdown, just... Hey, you remember this guy. Now, I don't think I bought any of them wall rings. I have one. You could equip that. I think all we'll do, though... I should have done this anyway, but we can just put Carbuncle up. I don't know... I bet you he does it at a certain HP threshold. I bet you. Like, once you get him halfway dead or something, next attack is Mega Flare. But you can kind of see how Final Fantasy IV was designed better than this one, in that it had kind of lead-ups to the super attacks. This game is like, either you guess right, or you die. Or you die until you learn, and then eventually you know the trick, and it's really easy because you already know exactly what to do. It's kind of a weird... I don't really agree with the balanced design, honestly. Like, I prefer when the game gives you... you know, hints and ideas about what's coming up, right? Completely surprise party wipes, not as much fun as a party wipe that's kind of, you know, you can see it coming a little bit if you're paying attention. There's some ways to prevent it. Now, the trouble is, I don't know how long this will last. As with lots of problems, I don't know how long it'll last. And that is not shell, right? It is literally reflect, yeah. So we could, you know, be cheeky and do these kinds of things. Not like it matters, but a little bit of cheek. So I can't... The trouble is, I can't cure a guy to heal everybody right now. And our summons are bad. So this is where blue magic with white wind would be nice. Of course, I didn't bring that. I probably should have tried slowing him, but last time we fought him, he did way more damage early on, and I was always healing it. Oh wait, slow is time magic, of course. Why would anything be useful in white? Yeah, that's great. Never mind, he's dead. The berserked two-handing super soldiers just cut him down before he even did a single Mega Flare. So we'll never know if the reflect would have worked. Yeah, you know, balance. It's kind of the gamble of having a job system. If you allow for busted combos, you'll have the chance of having characters that are way too strong or way too weak. So it's hard to make a challenging boss fight. Well, there you go. Mega Flare is ours. I think it will do more damage than Sildra, even though Sildra is boosted by the Air Knife. Well, whatever we got equipped. Oh, we can just teleport out, right? Let's go for the end of this episode. We're super long again. We're not going to make it to 2 hours. I refuse. But, I'm just going to... Why did Kryl do 0 damage? Holy, I guess? If it's Holy Elemental, the bird is immune to Holy? That's weird. Anyway, we're gonna... pop out of here. Like, Final Fantasy VI, you don't have to mess around with... Like, you change your Espers now and then, but you don't have to change an ability just to cast a spell, right? Like... Yeah... And, like, even if you didn't master Time Magic, all you'd have to do is change your primary job from Red Mage to Time Mage, cast the spell, and then switch back to whatever red, black, white, or whatever after. It's just too much swapping around ability slots. I don't... Maybe the command should just be magic, and then every time you level up white magic, black magic, whatever, it just adds those levels to your magic command that you can choose to equip or not, if you've got it. Like... I honestly kind of think that would be better. It would kind of nerf Red Mage a little, but maybe you could make them slower to learn if it mattered. I don't know. It's tough. Balancing is not easy, but hey, Figo. I understand balancing is a challenge, so it's not... There's no single answer to this kind of stuff, but... There's just so much magic job switching to cover all the branches. That's not even very impressive. All that work for 3,200 damage? Let's compare that to a, whatchamacallit? The other one. The highest damage elemental spell that we can summon, that we can boost. Well, we could try Phoenix as well, I guess. We'll try Sildra because it's cheap. So this is like half price Bahamut with Magus Rod boosting air damage. And we get more damage than Bahamut, probably. Yeah. So the 50% elemental boost from, you know, Affinity or whatever we're calling it is really a cool idea. But then the non-elemental one that you can't boost needs to be better. More than 50% stronger than Sildra. Because it costs twice as much. And it actually does slightly less damage. Yeah. Let's see how Phoenix does. Phoenix is fire, so it should be boosted by the Magus Rod at least. But this is even more expensive. This is 100 MP normally, so triple the cost of a Sildra, basically. Oh. Oh, it only... This is weird. I don't use Final Fantasy V Phoenix. In other Final Fantasies, Phoenix just revives all allies that are dead and does damage to enemies. This is like one ally only. Okay, that seemed like a lot of damage. The question was, were they weak to fire, though? I guess. We're gonna have to cast that again. It's also got a slower animation, which is a bit of a thing. I'll cast Libra on... If we fight the same group, we'll cast Libra on them. I mean, well, we'll cast Libra one way or the other. So this is, at the very least, the spell power is boosted by the Magus Rod. But enemies could also be weak or resistant to it. So 2500 damage is either the basic damage, which is lower than Sylph, or not Sylph, lower than Sildra, or I'm already out of MP, just like that, you're out of MP. Phoenix is just such a waste of, or they might be taking half damage if they're weak to fire, or strong to fire. Yeah, Final Fantasy VI, as much as there are ways to abuse the Esper system, I definitely prefer that to this. I like each character has some personality in their commands, like everyone has got a unique command and they can't just all equip anything and do whatever, which I kind of prefer. And sure, everyone can learn all spells, but once you learn them, they're just learned. You don't have to worry about it, right? And honestly, learning all the spells in that game takes a lot more time than learning all the spells in this game, because you just buy them. Okay, it looks like it's doing about 2500 damage. So Phoenix is doing less damage than Sildra would do, effectively. Even boosted by fire, you know, Magus Rod fire damage. We're doing almost 50% less. Unless an enemy was weak to fire, you'd never use it for damage. So really, you get a raise, maybe raise 2 type spell, and average damage for a huge amount of MP normally. And well, Gold Hairpin obviously saves you a lot, but would you rather spend effectively 16 MP to do 3500 damage, 50 MP to do 2500 damage, or 33 MP to do 3200 damage? Well, clearly Sildra wins, and we've had this one longer. Titan is also almost as strong as Sildra, and we've had him for almost the whole game. With the Gaia Gear boosting Titan early on, Titan carries you through the whole game, other than enemies that are flyers or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, Golem's good. Carbuncle might have a couple uses, maybe. Overall, hard to be super excited. Anyway, we're going to end our episode here for our future video tubers. And I might even go do the Chocobo running around the world thing and then just meet you guys next episode with turning that in. We're getting pretty close to ending the content for FF5. There's 2 tablets left, and Not much else? I'm trying to think, but not much else. So, anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.